Hey, my name is Akira Uchida, and I'm the director and choreographer of Still, a dance film that was shot at the Clifford Still Museum in Denver. I first visited the museum in the fall of 2020, and I had a really special experience. I remember being really impressed by the museum and also feeling like there was something very special about it. And I also really connected with the architecture. I thought the building itself was really stunning. I had a thought while I was there that the space would lend itself really well to dance. I got in touch with the museum and I proposed the idea of shooting a dance film, and they were super enthusiastic about it and really supportive of my idea. So it kind of just went from there. The first part of my process was really about getting to understand Clifford Still, understanding his life and his work, and also the evolution of his work and his interests. I did a couple different trips to Denver to see the museum, do multiple viewings, do some research, and I feel like over time I really got to a place where I had a very intimate experience with Clifford Still's work. One of the main things that I was wanting to explore with the film was this parallel between abstract expressionism and contemporary dance, and how they both express ideas or feelings, emotions in a way that is non-representational and often that goes beyond words. This idea of what is currently wanting or needing to be expressed inside of me that I can't necessarily put into words is something that really interested me and really became a driving force for the process. Similar way to Clifford Still's work, a lot of my work is derived from an emotional place or something sensory or something deep inside of me, but I don't always have a narrative or a story around it, and I also am okay with having it be something that can speak to other people in a different way than maybe what my original interpretation was.
I'm feeling great. It's very exciting and energizing to see this come to life. It's been quite a process prepping for it, and there's been so much anticipation, I feel. To be here now and to really get to do all of it feels really nice. So
planning for the shoot, a lot of it was very much just a big puzzle as far as figuring out how to put together all these different components that are important and essential to the film and figuring out the right order and the right context. I had to keep in mind, first of all the movement vocabulary we had created, how that was going to fit within the piece, and then how each of those sections or movement ideas fit into the space and the different spaces that the museum offers, and then also thinking about which works exist in those spaces in the museum and how those three things go together. I then had to think about just a natural progression of the day, what made most sense for the dancers in terms of their bodies and which movements would feel good in the morning versus at night. Quite a big puzzle of different things to figure out, but I feel like it did really come together. The actual shoot day experience was really fun. It was quite full as a day and quite intense, but it was honestly really, really special. I think that there was this collective feeling of, wow, this is a really cool experience to be shooting in this beautiful space and to have it to ourselves in this moment and to be doing something creative. It's definitely a memory that I'm going to hold on to and think about for a while. I was really grateful to work with Bailey on this. We worked together on a project in the past, and I just knew he was the right person to be the DOP for this. Bailey has such a great eye in terms of detail, but what I also love about working with him is that he has this really intuitive ability to understand movement and dance very quickly, and that's not always something that's present for somebody who's not necessarily a trained dancer. We work really, really well together. It was awesome to have him and his team there, and I'm very grateful. For the music for the piece, I chose a track by Leon Beinhall, and so I was really excited when he agreed to be a part of the project. I felt Leon was the right artist for this because his music to me really speaks to this deep emotional quality, but it's very, very abstract and very, very creative, and it probably, similar to Clifford Still's work, it speaks to people in a way that's unique to them. For the costumes, I'm really excited that we got to partner with Private Policy which is a New York-based brand. I've been following their work for a while and I just really love what they do. Overall, this was just a really fulfilling and special experience for me to be working on this project for the past year. Super grateful to the Clifford Still Museum for providing us this space and the opportunity and for supporting the idea. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who was involved in this and in whatever capacity. Thank you for your help in bringing this vision to life.